music production channel, the channel to be a part of. If you are new here, remember subscribe, hit the notification bell for further notification posts, and also guys remember to like the video scene. I decided that I wanted to do this live to facilitate some questions and also give persons some game as it relates to music production, you know what I mean? I always want to give back to the community, you know what I mean, for you guys. Have been rocking with me and you have been faithful in that you guys help promote the channel by liking it, also giving your feedback. So come on guys and we have some discussion. Some people have some questions that they they tear down my inbox on WhatsApp. So some of the questions I'm gonna answer them, some of the questions I'm gonna get to answer them. So right now we are facilitate all questions as it relates to music production. So we are giving out free music production tips today. See? Nice pineapple. So we have the YouTube chat before me. So if you have any question, feel free to leave them. Also, I want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. We reach 2,400 and something right now. We go up. You know what I mean? The aim is to reach 2,500 before the weekend. So let me see if I can make me proud. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel. I'm not gonna be here for the whole day. So if you guys have any music production questions, feel free to ask. One of the questions that most per people ask me, and also if you want, I'm giving out my free drum kit today. Like all of the drums them, all of the songs that I use, my go-to songs them. So just drop your email in the comment section, in the chat right here, or the comment section if you're watching the rewatch, and I'll send my drum kits to you guys so you guys can have the songs that I'm using as well. The question that most persons ask me is where do I get some of my sounds from? There are a few websites that you can get sounds from. My go-to is getintopc.com. Once you go on that web, the plugin or the software that you're looking for, it will pop up there. So you can go to gotopc.com and look for the plugin. Get I think I got the expand, and you also you have a lot of them you can go to, and if those that are here, if you guys know of any, you can also place it in the chat or the comment section, you know what I mean, so we can help others in the community. The group link is in the description. Feel free to be a part of the WhatsApp group. But yeah, get into PC and also free VST is sites that I will go and get some I think you can get Nexus from Get Into PC. So any plugin you want, just go there. You know, any bundle, Get Into PC is the main one I would recommend you to get. You can, and I think they will give it to you in a zip folder form, which you have to unzip it and take all the songs and so forth. But it's quite easy, and the password is just simple 1, 2, 3. So Get Into PC is one of them. So that's where I get my songs from. What's the next question that most people ask me? So mixing. Recently I was asked how we make mixing look so easy. The truth is I've been studying mixing and mastering for quite some time. I've been doing research, watching tutorials, watch video, and also do personal experiment in my spare time with sounds, you know. But once you understand the fundamental about music and what you're really doing, you will understand that it's just two things really, is to carve the sound and also to control the sound. Music is in a vacuum. This is how I conceptualize it. Music is in, all right, so basically, let me use my pineapple for example. So in this is my pineapple. No, it kind of said chaka chaka, but it will lack nonetheless. Amen. So in order to get it, you know, to look neat, you have to pack everything properly inside the bowl. So everything fit perfectly and look messier and look chaka chaka. So basically that's how you have to look at music. Think about the stereo feel, a feel where everything need to be organized properly. And you have to use plugins that cut sound and also control the sound. Alright, so when I think about cutting sound, thinking about using EQ to slice off the low end and the boost the high end, or cut the high end and boost the low end. So basically that's what you're doing, carving out the sound. And for you can't be boosting every frequency within a certain spectrum of the EQ system, because the truth is you want to leave room for something to occupy that space. So you can't just cut it and leave it. It will leave empty, and that's why you have some mix with sound light, because some people cut out all of the low end of the mix and no substitute, nothing down there. So everything is up in the head competing for that space, that headroom, and that's where you have phasing issue, and that's where you have music sounds clashing, because you have not provided the space for that particular sound. All right, for example, whenever you watch my tutorials, you notice if I'm mixing with the MP3, which are the wave, which is what I really do most of the time, I tend to mix down the rhythm independently and then cut out a subsection. Even sometime I will get the track out and I will bring everything in FL Studio, because I like to mix from FL Studio, because I have my template set up already. I can just bring the sound into FL Studio, bounce out the vocal, bless up Lord. So we're reconnecting. So bounce out, I would bounce out the song itself, not the song, bounce out the lead vocal itself and bring it over into FL Studio and have it in FL Studio as reference, and then put the instrument them around the song, and then bring it back to Pro Tools to mix the vocals now with the rhythm. And if any changes, I always go back to the FL Studio, make the change, whether the kick need to go up or they come down, whichever. And then now, if you notice what I do with the MP3, I cut out the middle of it so the vocal can sit in that position. So it's basically cutting and carving. No, the controlling part is with compressor. Compressor is controlling the sound within the stereo field. It's like setting up parameters. Hey, go over here. So you control the snare. That's where side chaining come in and all these things are part of compressing. You control the sound. Say, hey, I don't want you to go over to mess with when the snare lick. I don't want you to linger when the snare or the bass lick. So you control the sounds with EQ. So that's basic. Once you understand that fundamental there, I hope it makes sense. I'm writing a book and as it relates to mixing and mastering, so you guys can get it as soon as well to help you understand it. And I don't know why the internet keep going down, but basically you have just think about mixing and mastering as cutting and also controlling songs, and once you understand that you're working within a stereo field, it's supposed to go. Any questions? Any question? Somebody asked in the WhatsApp group, I think it was yesterday, how you get the vocal to have like extra like delay or reverb independently from the, basically it's asking how you do a subsection of a wave format or a vocal. You want a section of it to have more echo, delay or what have you. In FL Studio, you can create automation and also, so coming to your Lord of Kingston, um, you can create a different chain, especially in Pro Tools. That's what I do most of the time. Create a different chain, but you can do automation as well. Basically automation is triggering a plugin to kick in at a particular time. So throughout the mix, it's dead. But at that time, just put in the automation, write it in, draw it in, say, all right, that this section I want what he said to have a flanger effect, a delay effect, reverb effect, whichever effect. All right. So basically, that's how you go about making a subsection of a vocal or of a sound or of your vocal or audio sound different from what is already being played. Lord of Kingston asked the question, what is the best BPM for dancehall? It really depends on the type of dancehall rhythm. You have the slow, them call it the sexy type of dancehall rhythm, which whenever me I make that is like 85 BPM or 90, 88 thereabout. So the slower the sadder the rhythm. Um, but that's basically it. Depending on the feel of the rhythm you go for. How hard you want the rhythm to go, fast you want it to go. So basically that's it. Um, how you get your rhythm them sounding like, how them sound like. Any other question? Free tips. All right, guys, I want to give you some tips as it relates to mastering because some of us don't understand there are two types of mastering. You have analog mastering, you also have digital mastering. They don't sound the same. Analog sound more richer, more thicker, more pronounced, while the digital just sound digital. Um, but you have some good plugins that can give you an analog sound, such as there's yes, sorry about that. So I just disconnect my phone from the the Wi-Fi use regular data. Yeah, J37 is a good plugin. Um, you just have to watch the noise on it, because it comes with some white noise, the analog sound. Good plugin. Um, what else could be? And I use it J37 on my mastering as well. God particle JSM37. You have a plugin, I don't remember what system. I'm gonna pull it up. Just one FL Studio. It name Chef's Par. No, don't even know what this. Know how to pronounce this. It's called Chef's Parallel Particles. Um, it's a good plugin as well. It's from the Parallel Particles by Chefs or Chefs. Bad plugin this. It has the thickness, it has the hair, it has the sub, it has the bite, and it comes with some decent preset as well. Yeah, but keep preset in it called whole mix. I'm telling you, a lot of dancehall songs have this particular plugin, and it's it's lead vocal. All right, Lord of Kingston says when it comes out the plugin, what is the common ones to use in FL Studio for mixing or mastering, mixing vocals or for mastering, because to each procedure you have to consider them um, differently. When it comes to plugins, what is the common ones used in FL Studio? If I have a build rhythm, some of the native plugin them good in the FL Studio, like I always use it. I don't do I? I always use the native reverb in it. You know what I mean? Yeah, the chef's particle is from Wave, bad plugin man, bad plugin. And mixing beat. So when mixing beat, we use the FL Studio limiter. We use RVox a lot in my instrumental again to control the sound. We use the Fruity EQ to cut the sounds as well. But we use a H-com, which is a H compressor on the snare. There's a snare preset in it. I like the sound of it, and I'll tweak it a little bit to suit my personal need. What else? I use a VMR. And on the VMR, I'm using a whole lot of things on the VMR. VMR is a virtual mixing rack. I use on that. What do I use? I use the EQ there. I don't remember the name of the EQ. Let me pull up my FL Studio template. And guys, get the template. The best investment at just 6,000 Jamaican dollar. You know what I mean? Or 60 US dollar if you live overseas. See, get it, man. The best thing is in sliced bread. And if you have 6 gram in a kilo, come with where you have. FL Studio load up. Alright. My system the right that's in front of me. Sorry, so on the VMR, and guys, sometimes we use in the FL Studio to lessen computer space and all that. I use the EQ, the equalizer below where the inserting the slots are, where you put the plugins. There's an EQ below. Sometimes I use it just to save on EQ and computer space. So on the VMR, which I will use sometime on my keyboard, I will use the FGN, and on it I'm using to calm the sound. FG1 level 6, and an EQ again to do some coloration where the bass is concerned. If I'm playing in the root note and anything, RVox. You have stereo enhancer by native plugins as well. That's basically VMR again. I'm using the revival and the bass, and this is on the bass and the trimmer to give the bass some more RVox, and the EQ for cut the bass some more. So it's on the snare again, H-com, EQ, clap. And everything again is to the drum bus. And the drum bus, they have a VMR on it as well, with the revival, a compressor, and the FGN EQ. Those 3 plugins. And we have an EQ, I do some cutting for the drum bus. We have an RVox, that beef up everything. We have the reverb bus, with the reverb, native reverb, delay, we have the H delay, we have the Q4 stereo EQ, we have the stereo imager, S1 imager. I do some pushing of the delay ping pong out in the far end of the stereo field. See? So that's basically how and that's where you need to really concern about your bus then. This is your drum bus. So guys, again, get the template. Let me see in the comment section what is being said. Is there any, my come to you, six, know yourself. Um, not necessarily, no, whatever me hear the sound need, that's what I apply. You get me? Again, for me, I have a standard approach where building rhythm is concerned. That's why people will say, yo, your rhythm then clean, man. Them sound spotless. Them sound heavy. The truth is I'm using a template and all my template have everything set up on it. The kick have, and you guys, me showing them a template them on online. The kick have and the rhythm them we are here, I like them they build the intense circle, the quarter down best friend, the quarter down shame them, the Sheeny, the Ritika, all of them sang there. And you know the template that's them build. You get what I'm saying? So you have to, I doesn't say first thing when it comes down to building rhythm, you have to get the template. It cut out the lengthy process, you know what I mean? Because the kick don't set up, the snare don't set up, the clap them set up, the keyboard set up, the legato set up or the spiccato, the if you have vocal what you call it again, you have arcade set up, all of them set up. Vocal, if we have a vocal or something more adding it's there, you get what I'm saying? Um but really and truly when it comes out, if me do it from scratch again, the truth is all we need is to give the song what it need. If you put a song, I'm thinking you need more space than stereo for him, I will give it reverb and set the reverb basically how much I think this particular track needed. You get what I'm saying? So basically you give it what it, there's not really a standard thing, but I know that when it comes down to kick, my kick are gonna need the because even though I have my template, once I open my template, I save as the rhythm I will create. Because in that I might manipulate the thing them, the sound, the sound that I'm going for. Say if they clap one tighten up, I go bring in that with some compression. You get what I'm saying? But me not trouble, me not really trouble my jump box. Everything go to it. I go on the insert itself and manipulate them thing then. And probably dial in how much reverb more want and this have more and the echo more and this have more echo. Dial in. You get what I'm saying? More echo delay to it. Alright, so six asks a question. What's on your mastering chain for beats? Alright, so on my mastering chain, let me look at it because I have it right so. So we have the EQ, the HEQ, and all of your plugins them on your mastering must be stereo. You don't bounce out tracks in mono, so in stereo. So you have the stereo HEQ, and we have the Poohtech EQ. So one of the coloration we are the high frequency and low frequency, and also some deduction as well, and then the Poohtech EQ 1A is giving some body to it, where the 60 and the 30 frequency is concerned. And we have the, what is this again? I used to use iZotope, which is Ozone 5. I stopped using it, so it's mute right now. But after the Poohtech, I will add Kramer tape to give the mix some saturation. And as Johnny Bravo said, the J37 is a good plugin. You can use the J37 as well to get saturation. You know what I mean? And they have some good effect, that effects preset. Then I added some compression with the SSL com, and after that we have the L2 doing the maximizing, turning up the rhythm. Basically, that's it. And on the master, I have a fruity Permatic EQ and a fruity love pitcher, because again, sometime I would want some part of the beats to filter out, and that's when I use the automations. I trigger those things. I send them through the mix and then I automate it. So I want it coming, I draw it, I want it coming to this part, I want this part to come out. So when you listen to my rhythm, you hear some part of the rhythm, I just see drum alone and play. Doom, doom, and because on the master I would have had have a plugin, the love pitch or the something, or the parametric EQ or something. Alright, so that's what I have on my drum box. Let me see what said. 6 says, what's on your mastering chain for vocal? Or the same thing. The same thing. Same thing. You know, it's just that in Pro Tools, I use the L2, I use the maximizer, and more so the J37 instead of the Kramer for vocals. See, because Kramer have a more heavier texture. But at the same procedure. Same procedure. Justin Calendar said, do you bounce the bass and kick in mono or stereo? Bounce it out as stem? No. In the mixing stage, I have my kick, my drums, those are in mono. However, they are bust out to a stereo. We call it a stereo bus. But that's basically what I do. Yeah, so basically that's what I do. But if I'm tracking out it, I would track it out in stereo as well. You kick in stereo because wherever you have a mix that you have go put it in in mono. If you have track it out at first to bring it over and just Studio One or Pro Tools, you're automatically gonna mix it again. So you can always turn a stereo into a mono. But I don't know about turning mono into stereo. And I've never seen that done before. So yeah. Lord of Kingston says you should do a rhythm review on for upcoming producer. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that, man. We can do that. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna put up an email here. You can send a rhythm to me. I will listen to it. I'll listen to it and go over it and tell you what's needed and all them things. We do them things in the groups too, you know. So you can join the group link in the description of the video then. So send me email. So send the track to me. I have my Focusrite, so I have a studio headphone. Somewhere boy. But we will listen to the rhythm and tell you what I'm going to feel. So send me email Sherwin Music Productions. Sherwin Music, that's it. Alright. Caldo say, what you think is the reason why your beats are so clean? Is it down to panning? It's all about putting things in order in the stereo field. You can't put the guitar where the kick's supposed to go. You have to allow each instrument to have its own place in the stereo field. Because if you don't that, you're gonna have phasing issues, you're gonna have clashing issues, you're gonna have distortion, you're gonna have clipping issues. So you have to ensure you put everything in its rightful order in the stereo field. So if you have a keyboard, if you have play a grand piano, and you know you're going to use an 808, you take out, or not even 808, bass or anything like that, any bass, synth bass or whatever, you make sure you cut your piano, you know what I mean, as a piano, and cut your frequency right or so. And guess what, we're going to put, so this are the frequency spectrum, when you cut it and bring it so. I said, this aspect of the keyboard more here. You know, I hear the bass side, you know what I mean, cut out them dead space with the EQ. And then on top of it now, what you're going to do to control it is a compressor. So you control your sound. So this is your sound, you control it. So you know, jump up 5 feet headroom, it's controlled. You know what I mean? So you cut off the top. So the hi-hats then can play up your sound. So you bring your keyboard and you cut it from back, bring it up so the bass can rule down. So it's all about putting things into perspective within the stereo field. Again, mixing is all about once you understand controlling, which is to cut the frequency with your EQ, and also controlling it. Carving the sound, which is cutting it with the EQ, and controlling it is with the compressor. Guys, if you're here and you like the video, I say please like the video. It helps a lot. We want to see them likes that go up to at least 10 likes. See, so make sure you hit the like button. But that's basically it. If you have sent your sound to the email, you can listen to it and review it. Send a link to it, listen to it and review it and tell you what go on. See? But that's basically it. You know, in a hard, you know, you just understand, some people understand the concept of it, controlling the sound, man, controlling it. That's why on my vocal, I have a vocal a plugin called Vocal Rider. Very good plugin. It operates as a compressor, brings up your low parts, and it also sets a ceiling that, hey, you know, surpass this boundary. So you keep it below, keep your vocal below. So that's basically how you do it. Any other question? Mixing a hard, guys, in a hard. You know what I mean? In a hard. And I mean, I try to make it more easier for you guys by providing the template. Template helps a lot. So guys, make sure you link up and get a template. Make sure you link up and get a template. I'm going to get in the studio tomorrow, hopefully. So might either go live in the studio or I'm going to shot a video, a vlog, and post it on the channel. So you guys can see how I'm going to work. I'm going to record a big artist tomorrow. What's my go-to VST for what? For what purpose? Because again, you know, just pick up plugins for plugins sake, you know. Then for each plugin, you must have a reason for it. So if it's pitch correction, my go-to VST will be the Wave EFX. That's what I would go for. If it's compressor, the RVox is my compressor, and the CLA 76 and the CLA 2. Those are my two favorite compressor. The DSer, I would go with the RDSer to do that. EQ R6. It's really and truly what me I go for. Whatever me I go for, that's again, it's important to know the purpose of the plugins then. Oh, for build with me at my go to, build with him. My go to basically a Nexus 2 and Expand 2. Mobile already man use Arcade or XCL, none at all. But my go to is basically, it's in my template here. Let me pull it up. So we have the Nexus, we have 3 Nexus actually at this rhythm. We'll pull up here. 2 Expand, Arcade, and that's it. Round that has drums are play. You get me? So basically 3 Nexus we have, and this rhythm we have in front of me, done bill as it. So I mean, done bill as it. So not even go play. But yeah, it really and truly boil down to what me I go for. Because we go for Anna 2, we use XCL. We use Nexus right show the rhythm. Right show. Me we use the Expand right show, and I use no other. It all depends on sound that I'm going for. Sound that I'm going for. So you have to know the sound. I don't use Serum, in all honesty. I don't use Serum. I guess the older dancehall people use it. And this has nothing to do with old and new, because Serum do have some songs I'm gonna use it. Never use it before. I'm gonna use it's there, Lord of Kingston. Sherwin.cowans@gmail.com. So I've reposted again. So yeah, man, I no use Omisphere, never use it before. I no use Serum, never use it before. Me use Expand 3 though. I use Expand 2, never use Expand 1. Basically that. Which distribution company you guys using? Dune Tree. First, I hear about that plugin. Let me look for it. Dune Tree. What's that? It's a VST that. Never used this before. I'm gonna download it. You see, guys, again, get into PC. Once you go and get into PC, right? The plugin or VST. Oh, it says like Nexus. World of Ambient. Right. So you say it's a good plugin. This. We're gonna download it. There are so many sounds in Nexus and Expand, I'm yet to discover all of them. So I'm gonna really run to new plugins and them things there. Alright, so download Doom Tree. I'm gonna hear what it sounds like. I'm gonna load it up now. Doom Tree. Yeah man, bad for trap dancer. You say bad for trap dancer? So not forget that then man. Doom Tree. I hope you not take hard to install. The samples that you hear in some of these dancehall rhythm, they are mostly found in on splice.com. Okay. Not bad. There's nothing to be installed here. I'm gonna see no installation. Probably I forgot to download another one. But I'm gonna check out this plugin. But I hope you guys learned something. If you have any other questions, you can also join the WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group link is in the description, guys. I'll jump out and now get some work done, and we're going to upload new content every day. We're going to go live stream more often. Hope you guys learned something today. Bless up and thanks for rocking with me. Remember, guys, like the video. It helps our YouTube channel a lot. So please, I'm asking you, like the video. If you're not hit like yet, like it, and also please subscribe if you're new to the channel. See, but like the video. We would really appreciate that. So we'll talk. Join the WhatsApp group, guys, so we can communicate. If you need the template, reach out to me. Reach out to me. The template is available, whether Pro Tools or if you want record, if you record vocals in FL Studio, we have that. We can provide that to you if you want. If you want if you want Pro Tools template, we have the Pro Tools template. If you want instrumental template for FL Studio, we have it as well. So feel free to reach out to me and we could do business. See, again, really appreciate talking to you guys. We're gonna do this more often. See, so see you in the next one. Bless up.